Hey, what's going on, guys? Jason here. So yesterday, I made a post about the importance of recovery, and so we talked about a little bit of points about some recovering that you can do. And one of the things that I put on there was stretching. So the question came up of what kind of stretching you can do while you're at the office during the day, because you know a lot of people have desk jobs and are sitting as most of their day. So a couple things to know and I'll recommend first. So the first thing is try to stretch at least every hour. If you can't do it because you're busy or you just can't make it work, every couple hours. But you definitely don't want to be sitting and not moving for really more than that. So the second thing is take about 5 minutes to stretch. Really focus on the time that you're doing it. So you want to stretch every muscle group and hold the stretch for 10-15 seconds. And we'll get into some of the demonstrations on some of those. Pretty straightforward. So at work, the biggest thing is if you work at a desk all day is the lack of movement, your posture. You're working at a computer nowadays. Um, there's a lot of tension carried in the shoulders and the neck area, and so a couple of easy stretches that you can do is the first is more of a sort of a neck rotation. So we've all done it in class if you've taken any classes or any type of training, but it's real simple. So you want to sit up as much as you can, straight as you can, and you just want to roll your neck down and around, nice and slow. When you come back when you're rotating back, you don't want to hang your head too low because that'll put a lot of tension on your neck. So nice and slow, you know, 5-10 rotations, nice and slow, each direction, switch it up. Really feeling those pain points. And if you get to a pain point that's a little bit tighter there, just hold it there. So if I'm coming back around, it's a little tighter right there. Just hold it there. Hold your neck and keep it going. So that's one quick and easy one. You don't even have to get up. Probably your coworkers won't even know what you're doing. So might think you're tired, but that's okay. So the next one is kind of like a shrug. So like I said, working at a computer all day, your posture, probably the way that your desk sits. If you're not at a standing desk, you're gonna feel a lot of tension in your shoulders and your traps up here. So it's just a simple shrug. So sitting straight up again, and you're shrugging and you're holding it and you're just shrugging. And again, try to find that pain point that you're looking to stretch out, right? Everybody's got that one point that they just have a pain there in that muscle. Is just shrug it and hold it. So that's one thing that you can do, or you could even rotate it. So on the shrug, go back as far as you can, rotate it back, up, forward. Again, switching directions, right? You always want to stretch evenly. So if you stretch one side, stretch the other, vice versa. So another thing here, so I'm sitting at my desk, so you might not be able to see this one good, but this one you might need to stand up on is really like a lower back extension. It's kind of stretching your lower back because we do sit in these chairs for long times, and actually the force that's given when you're sitting of gravity just constantly pulling on your spine. So I'm going to move this for a second, so it might get a little weird. So let's try that. So stand up at your desk. I'll give you a side view. If you're at your desk, take your hands, put them on your desk. Probably come out about, I'd say 2-3 feet. Step your feet out. Get on the balls of your toes, or the balls of your feet and your toes, sorry. And then just drop your hips down towards the desk and feel that pull in your lower back. So let me see if I can pull this down a little bit. There you go. So you're down and you just want to dip those hips and push your shoulders back at the same time. That's really going to stretch right down here in your lower back area where all that tension is sitting. and all that pressure is. Also, while you're here, you can do some leg stretches, right? Leg stretches aren't as important. Getting up, walking around, getting that blood flow to your lower extremities is going to be more important. But if you want to do something like a standing hamstring stretch, so you're here, again, working both sides, you're going to just bring that foot up behind you and stretch it out, really feeling it in that hamstring. Actually, that's in the quad, so right there in the quad, and hold that. Again, you're looking for 10-15 seconds holding it. If you want to go longer, you can. Remember, do both sides, and do multiple rounds of it. So don't just do, 10-15 seconds. I'm done now. So hold the stretch for 10-15 seconds, but go for 2-3 minutes in each sort of area of pain. So that's a few tips that you can do at your desk, at home, just wherever. And let me know how it goes. If you got any questions, just post them in the comments and just let me know. We'll see what we can do. Thanks.